This is the caste system of the Indians. First, at the very top of the caste system are the Brahmin. Their heritage was the only one that had the qualities to perform religious duties or rule. Only the men could go to school as well as teach in schools. Next in line is the Kshatriya. The men would be in the army or lower leaders. Very few were Kshatriya, but more than Brahmin. And third in line is the Vaishya. They were very wealthy, owning their own land and businesses. A lot more were Vaishya than Kshatriya or Brahmin. Second to last in line are the Shudra. They worked for the Kshatriya servants or on their farms. They were the largest numbers of the caste system. They did not own their own land or businesses. And at the bottom are the untouchables. They lived outside the cities and only had food and water that other castes had thrown out. They had jobs like taking out garbage and working with the bodies of the dead. The other castes avoided the untouchables because they thought that just looking at an untouchable could cause a person to be polluted. Now, next is the Brahmin are priests and academics. The Kshatriya are warriors and kings. The Vaishya are landowners, farmers, and merchants. The Shudra are commanders, peasants, and servants. And the untouchables, they were the lowest people in the society. 20% did not belong to the caste system. Now next is the green writing, which is how they all came together. The Hindus were not allowed to eat with or even speak to members of the castes. It was forbidden to marry someone of another caste. People deserved to be in whatever caste they belonged, and Hindus believed that a person's caste placement came from their actions in previous lives. And now, last but not least, I will answer the two questions. The first question is, yes, I can see a social structure in our environment today. Take school, for instance. The social structure starts with the school board. Every school has a principal, an assistant principal, teachers, nurse, students, office staff, custodians, and lunch people. On top of that structure, most schools have PTOs, clubs, and parents that help out. Without that kind of social structure, things would and could not run as smoothly as they do. Now, the second question is right here. The positives of a social structure would be that there is a certain order in place. If you have a problem with a student, for example, you can go to your teacher and he or she will speak with both of you, and you hopefully avoid an argument or worse with that student. The negative side of on the other hand, would be that people could be jealous of what you have, and that could lead to conflict. In all, I think it is just good that we have a social structure. It sometimes keeps our lives less complicated. And this is the social structure of the Indians. Thank you.